What's up guys, Ben Samilak here. I'm here in Southern California on business. I don't know if you guys can see the mountains back there. And yeah, so I decided to do this video. I tried to do one in my house and just decided to redo it because that one I was introducing. I have a new agent coming in. His name is Daniel. He's gonna try this business out, and he doesn't have tons of capital coming into it. So I explained to him the difficulties of, trying to be in the life insurance business and doing this, right? And having low capital, trying to accomplish what he wants to do with all the obstacles, and you come in with low capital. So he assured me like he really is ambitious and wants to even, show people what it's like to start off with low capital, no capital, and just try to grind, just try to make it happen, and because of that, I thought like, yeah, okay, I'll let you come on in, and as long as you have that, understanding, I want to help you out, and he made a video, so I'm going to attach that to the end of this video, so you guys can see kind of what he went through, looking into trying to join IMOs, trying to join life insurance. So many people have been calling me, and I'm not heavily recruiting, just so you know. Some of the videos I make really are just to help people looking into this, if it's a good fit or not. And I know because it's an IMO, you'll get a lot of people really telling you all the positives of this and wanting to have you join their team. And for me, when I came in, I wish I would have I looked online for videos. There's not too many out there. It's always all the positive things, because of course, if it's an IMO, people are recruiting, they're going to tell you how great it is to join their team. So, I am recruiting, of course, but I'm not desperate. I'm not needing to. I have three other things that I do. I trade, like I think I've told people before. I'm here on business right now doing another thing. I do life insurance annuities. As we know, I'm doing life insurance, and there's another low gig I do on the side. So, multiple streams of income to me are the way to go. If something goes down, something goes up. It's so interesting. I've had agents come in through me, and they're so sincere. They're so, they tell me how motivated they are, how ambitious they are, and it's like I don't want to take people on. I don't have time, but they really convinced me that this is the case. So like, all right, come on, let's try it out. And I'll tell them everything. I'll tell them, here's how much leads cost. Here's going to be your obstacles. Here's your upfront costs. Here's all your other, everything negative that you want to know, so that you hopefully, when you come in this, will be able to have success in the long run, not just write a couple of deals and be gone like most agents in this industry. That's what I've seen. Even when I set you up like I do, still, like I said, people only last a month or two because it is hard. This is a whole new career. You're owning your own business. So you're not potentially making money for a couple months while you're putting money into this. So if I don't ever want to set people up to come in, to leave worse than they came in, I don't want to do that to you. So that's why many times I'll turn people away. I'll give people other recommendations. Maybe try this out first. But having this as a multiple stream, as a mainstream is great. Many people are doing it, right? But having it as a multiple stream, that to me is one of the best things you can do, because you're not dependent on life insurance. You get licensed, you have 2 years to literally just try to put some applications in on the company's website. You don't need to buy product. You don't need to buy a building. You don't need to buy hire employees. You don't need to have all this upfront cost. Really, all it is get your license, get leads, or don't get leads, just like Daniel's going to do. Just go out and pitch people. He's like, I'm going to try to pitch 100 people just on the street or door to door, or what are my friends, whatever. And I said, that's great. If you do that, then you come to me, then maybe let's talk about leads, because if you pitch 100 people and you send me some evidence of that, you'll be ready to start calling people who actually want to hear about this, and you're going to do really well. So, but that's another route. Multiple streams of income is the way to go. I really believe that. So if you want, I was taught that. I grew up, my dad was raised by a single mom. So he was taught to have one job, just try to save. And typically, you can do that and be comfortable, right? But if you ever want to be, above average, you got to do what the average person's not doing. The average person has one job. They work hard, they try to save, and that's it. Multiple streams is the way to. If you want to be above average, you have to do what average people don't do. That's having more than one income source. It doesn't mean you have to have more than one job, just more than one income source coming in. Typically, it starts with more than one job, though. So life insurance is great because you can do it from home. You don't need to actually spend really much money to generate income out of this. So I feel this, if you're looking into something, listen to Daniel's testimony at the end of this. But then if you're looking for something where you can get a extra income, then some of my agents came in, they tried it out, they quit, they went and got a job, and I'm like, why would you just keep trying to do this on the side? It's get a policy here and there, and with the commission rates that we get here at FFL, and like I said, there's the IMO industry, FFL, Symmetry, all of them, different ones, they all have like plus and minuses, okay? So I'm not saying FFL is the best, but they had, I came in because of higher commission. So because of that, it's easier for you to make money, and whether you're buying leads or not. So you put in one policy, you can make what, $1,000, $2,000, even if it's an extra $500, some people, that's what they make in the week. So like I said, this to me is a great industry. I love it. I just want people to know that, like I said, I'm going to try my best to keep putting videos out there to give people more insight, especially people coming into this. It's like, they're switching careers or they're switching paths, and they're investing a lot of time and money to try to figure if this is a good fit. And having all the information up front right off the bat, even that you might not need to waste time going this direction, could be very helpful to a lot of people. So that's what I plan to keep doing, trying to help you guys out, giving you more good content. I have another agent that I just got. He's, a really smart guy. He's getting into this, so I'm going to maybe make a couple videos with him. So I'm going to keep trying to, as put some content to help any of you guys who are already in the industry or trying to look to get into the industry. But other than that, I just wanted to throw a video up. It's been a while. I've been super busy. But as you know, YouTube can be another stream of income as well. So there's a lot of ways for you to, generate income for yourself and not have to rely on one income in case something were to happen in that job, you're in big trouble. So multiple streams of income, be above average. Thanks for all your guys' support. And like I said, I'll continue to try to help anyone I can. Help put them on the right path, and then go from there. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully that video is helpful for you guys. Tuning out from the beautiful Southern California. Ben Samlak here. Bye, guys.
Good evening. Today is moving day for me, but before I left, I just wanted to show everyone my humble beginnings and shed some light onto an area that isn't really talked about when onboarding with insurance companies. My name is Daniel Bernhardt, and I'm onboarding with Ben and his group of excellently trained and well-spoken and upfront and honest people. That being all said, is that the way I even met and came about to know Ben and his family of employers, employees, and co-workers is that a company, for legality, I'm not going to say which company did this, but they essentially started to recruit me, and then somehow that got brought over to another company, and then they started recruiting me. It was a mass recruitment, something maybe you're going through or went through, and a lot of things unsaid, and maybe a lot of things you kind of jumped at the first opportunity and really wanted to get on board with this industry without knowing everything. And if you haven't yet done that, I truly want you to properly vet out every company that you could get on board with, or onboarding process. Every company essentially would tell you they have, a coach or mentor, a niche, and we can get into all that, and Ben has got into all that in later videos. This chief aim goal is to explore just the onboarding process and what that means to any individual, right? The onboarding process of a lot of these insurance companies, end of life insurance company, the final expense with the end of life, IULs, annuities, regular insurance, Obamacare insurance, all this adds up to what it means to you as the worker. And what it means to you as the worker is lengthened contract, non-disclosures, and commission. Commission-based, let me just break this down real quick. Commission-based is based in 100 up to 150, maybe down to 60 or 70. Ben again has described what that all means and what that means to you and how important it is. Couple that with residuals or trailers or however they want to put it, it all adds up to how much money is coming into your pocket. This industry is designed for people that have interpersonal skills and are willing to utilize those skills, whether you had experience in sales before, the insurance world, maybe claims, or just someone that is really good and personable to everyone around them. This field offers you all these benefits at a very good rate if you onboard with the right company. Fortunately for me, there's a lot of things that didn't add up. I probably had 4, 5, 6, 7. To be honest with you, I had 14 different interviews at 14 different insurance companies. And they all promise the same high level pay, high level service, high level integration, high level software, AI, all these different things. It all just comes down to really basic understanding of what I'm speaking of. Your commission is based on how much you sell for premium over, I believe, 9, 10 months, and then month 10, 11th, and 12th, you then get the residual or the trail. If you sell a policy at, let's say, $1,000, you could get up to, let's say you start at 60% or 70%, 70% of 1,000 is 700. That could be added into your bank account depending on who you go on with and how their company is structured. And then on the month 10th, 11th, or 12th, you get the remaining. It also means that you're liable for the money if you onboard a client and have them, say, out of client's needs and they can't make the payment or they don't like it. All of a sudden they give you, let's say, $600. Let's say you start out with a company that has 60% commission, right? That would be $600 out of 1,000. And then all of a sudden you owe what's remaining. So if they paid 400 of that, then you only owe a couple $100. If they only paid 200 of that, then you owe hundreds of dollars. So this is all important for you to understand while getting into this industry, is that that's part of the industry and part of knowing what you're doing. So by all means, go to as many interviews, reach out, talk, understand everything that you're going through, so that way when you finally touch down with the right company and the right person to truly do business with, because this is an entrepreneurship. In entrepreneurship, it resides on us. And a lot of it has to start with capital, finances. How much can you spend? How much are you willing to risk? It all adds up to honestly knowing what you're getting involved into and not listening to these people that will sell you the world and underachieve. That's not what you want. What you want is people that will underachieve, under promise, and overachieve. Ben is great for resources. Ben is great for insight. And honestly, this started off as something that I've never experienced before. I've reached out multiple times to multiple different insurance companies, entrepreneurships, partnerships, and saw that they had a social media presence and saw that they were true to the word and wanted just to onboard and just talk to them, right? How many people can you reach out today in this day and age that puts their email out and actually lives by their word? And fortunately for me, Ben does. I emailed him one night, and by my surprise, he actually responded to me by a phone call, and that's how I got on all this journey. So what companies aren't going to tell you is, if you sign up, there's going to be a non-disclosure. If you sign up, there's going to be a length of term. If you sign up, then carriers that you could carry over to another insurance won't carry over for you for legality and all these different things. And just do your homework, understand everything. By all means, I'm here. Again, my name is Daniel Bernhardt. Ben's here, I know that for sure. The company's here for you. Before you sign up and sign anything, please just do your research and understand what you're getting involved in. If Ben wants me to flesh out anything further, I'll follow up with different videos. I started off here, sleeping on a twin mattress, my books, my learning experience, my clothes, my bounty, my woman's art, everything's just right in front of you. And I just wanted to show you the struggles in my own process while going through this, and entrepreneurship, because this is entrepreneurship as previously stated, of things that you could experience. And if this helps you, please like, follow, subscribe, reach out, do what you have to do, but don't just jump into anything and think everyone is on your side. Everyone has an agenda, and everyone wants different things from you. Make sure that person's agenda is pure and clairvoyant, and you have an understanding of it. Ask crucial questions. Ask these commission base, these length of terms, these contracts, all these things you need to ask before you jump on board, just because they will and can bite you in the ass. It's all right, guys. I'm here. Thanks for listening.